My name is Aska, and this is the story of how love turned into betrayal, and how that betrayal taught me to never let anyone write the ending of my story again. When I met Adil, he wasn't just another guy. He was warmth on a cold morning, laughter after long silence, and promises wrapped in poetry. I was 22 then, full of dreams and plans. He made me believe we were unstoppable, two souls against the world. I remember the way he looked at me the first time we met at the cafe near my university. His words flowed like music, and before I knew it, I had built a world around his voice. Every call, every text, every late-night conversation, it all felt like a fairy tale. But what I didn't know that day was that fairy tales often hide the deepest scars. He started talking about forever. Marriage, a home, a future. My heart believed every word. My friends used to tease me, saying, "Aska, you're glowing." And I was. I was glowing in love. Then little things began to change. He became distant. Slower replies, colder tones, new excuses. I thought he was stressed. I kept telling myself, maybe he just needs space. But deep inside, a storm was growing. One night, I called him. But a girl's voice answered. I froze. She laughed softly. And said, "He's busy right now." My world collapsed in that single heartbeat. He cheated on me. The man I trusted with. My entire soul had been living a lie with someone else. Days turned into weeks, and I lived like a ghost in my own body. I replayed every conversation, every smile, every lie. He didn't even try to hide it anymore. He posted pictures with her. Laughing, traveling, celebrating. Birthdays. Each photo was like a knife cutting deeper into my heart. I deleted everything except one folder. The folder where I had all our memories, texts, photos, videos, and recordings. Something told me to keep them. And that something became my weapon later. One afternoon, I found out she was his coworker. Someone I had met once. At his office party. She had complimented my dress that day. I didn't know she'd steal the heart of the man who once said he couldn't breathe without me. My pain turned into quiet fire. I didn't confront him. I didn't cry in front of anyone. I watched, I observed, I waited. That's when I realized something strange. Adil was not just unfaithful. He was manipulative. He had borrowed money from me, lied about his job, and even used my name to impress his clients. That's when the girl inside me, the one who once loved him, died. I gathered every piece of evidence. His fake promises, the messages he sent me while pretending to be loyal, and screenshots that showed his lies. To both of us. I didn't want to destroy him. I wanted him to face truth. The one he thought he could hide behind charm.so. I reached out to her. The same girl. My replacement. At first, she didn't believe me. She called me jealous, bitter. But when I sent her the screenshots and voice notes, everything changed. Her silence told me she finally saw the man I once saw. They broke up within days. And then came his downfall. His company found out about his lies. How he used fake profiles and manipulated clients. The same evidence. That broke my heart, destroyed his career. I didn't even have to lift a finger publicly. The truth did it for me. Weeks later, he called me. For the first time, I let it ring until the end. Then I blocked him. Not out of anger, but peace. He lost everything, the girl, the job, the image he built. But I gained something far more powerful. Myself. People ask me if I ever regretted exposing him. The answer is no. Because I didn't do it for revenge. I did it for closure sometimes. Justice isn't about seeing someone fall. It's about rising without them. I learned that silence is louder than anger, and truth when revealed at the right time burns brighter than revenge. Now, when I pass by that same cafe where we first met, I smile. Not because I miss him, but because I remember the girl I used to be. Naive, hopeful, and pure. And I whisper to her, "You didn't lose, Aska. You grew." If you're watching this and you've been betrayed, remember this. The pain you feel today will one day become your power. Don't chase revenge. Let truth speak for you. Because those who break others eventually break themselves. And that's how my story, the story of Aska, became not about betrayal, but rebirth.